Hello and welcome to this live webcast from the Stratford Shakespeare Festival. And we're today right here in the new renovated lobby on the performance space where before performances we have music playing and a delightful chance to get to know the theater and what's happening on the stages. And today I'm with a very special person, our artistic director for the Stratford Shakespeare Festival, Des McAnuff.
Hey, hi.
I forgot to tell you who I am. Regulars will know that I'm Antoni Cimolino, the general director for the festival. And Des is directing the opening night production. Our season begins on Monday, and we're going to be opening with Romeo and Juliet in what is a beautiful, beautiful production that I've had the pleasure to see, and it takes me back because it's such a phenomenal play. So what's it feel like? It's the opening night, big night.
I'm very excited. This is of course the first season for me, and the notion that we have events Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You know, we're opening Hamlet on Tuesday and Music Man on Wednesday and Cabaret on Thursday. So I'm actually right now I'm trying to sort out the tuxedo situation. I've never had to wear tuxedos 5 nights in a row, so this is a little bit daunting.
Now, in addition to the tuxedo situation, though, you're directing a play that you're watching through previews. You had rehearsals till late last night, but in addition, because you're the artistic director, you're also visiting the other productions throughout the process and meeting with and talking to the directors. So you get, what, 3 or 4 minutes off in a day?
Yeah, if I'm lucky. You know, it's definitely a heavy workload, but it's also thrilling. I mean, you know, this is a privilege getting to do this and working side by side with, Peter Hinton and Adrian Noble, Marty Maron, and these wonderful directors. So I have been visiting the other productions and lending support and where it's welcome, or lending bits of advice. And I, of course, receive advice from you and from others on my own production. So yeah, it's a collaborative art form, and it's like preparing a gigantic feast, and so we're all working very hard.
Now, when we come back, what we would like to do now is go and show you a video clip that shows you some of the changes that have been made here at the festival in our physical facilities, and they're going to make for some wonderful improvements for you in this coming year, where you can come in and really enjoy the environment and see extra things like Shakespeares University, which takes place outdoors. So when we come back, we're going to have a chance to talk to Des to find out about when he first came to the festival and what drew him and attracted him from a career that spans work in Europe and throughout the United States to come home and take the helm here at the Stratford Festival. So here's the video clip. Enjoy it. Please send us in your questions. It'd be great to have an opportunity to have Des answer the questions that you send in directly. Here we go. We're just outside the Festival Theatre. We're near the Discovery Center on an area of grass which I'm sure you've seen before, and we're about to show you where we're going to be presenting the outdoor presentation of Shakespeares University. At the base of this burn, you'll see these little orange flags, and what they lay out is where the stage area is going to be. You'll be up where the seating is, and right here, underneath this tree, we'll have a performance area. And at the back of this area will be a large surround that will enable us to buffer this area from the noise from the street beyond. There will be 6 performers here who will be doing everything from sword fighting and dancing and singing and presenting a production which uses material from Shakespeare's time to help us understand a little bit better what it was like to be a woman in Shakespeare's time, with a special emphasis on the plays themselves. So the situation that Ophelia finds herself in, or Juliet, or what it might have been like to be a shrew, a scold, or to be Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. You'll be able to see these productions in between shows, and so if you come out here at 5:30 in a given evening with a picnic basket and sit on one of the bleachers that's here, you'll be able to sit down and better understand the experience you'll eventually take in on the festival stage later that evening. And first, of course, you'll probably want to step into our new lobby and have a glass of wine before you take in the show. Some of you will remember this staircase. It's in the lobby of the Stratford Shakespeare Festival. We put it back, restored it to its former glory, and it's just the entranceway from our beautiful balcony where you can get $20 ticket seats right into this great lobby space. Over here we have a stage. Before performances on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you'll be able to come and take in a string quartet, a pianist, or perhaps a jazz ensemble performing. And they'll be performing between about 6 o'clock at night through to about 7:45. You can also come over to our beautiful new area where we serve wine, beer, sandwiches, salads, and in addition to that, have a seat at one of these great tables that are here throughout the lobby area. We'll have sofas which will surround the performance area, so you also have a choice of just having a glass of wine and sitting down and enjoying the music that's being played. Or you could read our new newsletter called The New News, which takes you backstage, lets you know a little bit about what's happening in the preparation process. And finally, we're going to be putting in some computer terminals down at the other end of the lobby where you'll be able to have a look at some of the webcasts that are taking place here at the festival, and before the show, in a way, prepare for the performance by seeing interviews with the lead actors or getting a better understanding of the design and the design process. But the magnificent new store is just across the way over here. I'm speaking to Leanne Perot, who's our Director of Communications, and I was just complimenting her on a beautiful jacket. Leanne, where did you find that?
Here! We have the most gorgeous jackets here, jewelry to match, so I just thought I'd throw on a jacket, and we've got all kinds of great things here actually. There's a real mix of really nice pieces that you could wear for opening night.
There's lots of fun items. I mean, there's beautiful, beautiful jackets as well as hats that you've got here. And you're right, many different items in terms of the shows with some fantastic things on them.
Yeah.
But it's not just clothing. You obviously have a lot of stemware and giftware as well here.
What we've done with this space, it's a fantastic space because it's divided quite nicely. So what we've been able to do is have certain things in this area, and so we've concentrated on some giftware and some jewelry, some Shakespeare quote items, some really neat art pieces at that end, and then in the other room we're really focused on our books and our music and our DVDs, so it's that has given that spot a really nice nice feel as well, sort of like the festival bookstores.
As we head over to the part of the store where we've got books and CDs and everything you could ever want about Shakespeare, I'm really blown away by the beauty of this store, the color palette, the combination of both vibrant color and these beautiful black chandeliers that you have here. Could you tell us how you went about finding the design?
Well, we worked with a retail makeover consultant, and she was fabulous. We went with slat wall on all of these walls to really make the best use of the walls. And the coloring was recommended to us, and we loved it. We all loved it. So using the sort of cappuccino colored with the black accents. And these black chandeliers, we thought really, and we've had so many people comment on them. As they've walked in, people say, wow, I love the chandeliers. So that's been nice. And the really neat thing is we've been able to use a lot of the fixtures from the former store as well and give them a bit of a facelift. So this side is really dedicated to books and music. We've got some DVDs and we've got some beautiful stationery because it's really important that we are the place to come to for Shakespeare-related books and theater-related books. So we've got a really great selection that you probably can't find just everywhere. So people come in and have a really nice time browsing through. So it's working out well.